How's everybody feeling this morning? All right, let's begin on our backs today. Take the feet apart. Turn the palms up. Tucking the chin just gently down towards the chest. Create a little extra length there at the back of your neck. Let your body be heavy. Let your body relax. Beginning to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. The lips are closed, the jaw is relaxed. Allow your belly to rise with every inhale and fall gently back towards the spine with every exhale. Continuing with this abdominal breath, begin to add in the thoracic breath. So once the belly rises, the rib cage expands. As you exhale, the ribs regather and the navel falls back towards the spine. And as you add that third and final part, known as clavicular breathing, breathing into the belly, to the rib cage, right up into the collarbone area. And as you exhale, the collarbones settle, the ribs regather, and the navel falls. Full, complete yogic breath. Try to let everything else go. Thoughts that you brought with you to the space today, try to set them aside for the next hour. And take a moment here in this place of stillness to scan the body on every level that you can, checking in with how you're feeling today, determining what you need from this practice, and setting your intention. And then sliding your legs together at the ankle, stretching the arms back and over the head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax, circle the arms back down to the sides, drawing your knees into your chest. And just rocking gently from side to side across your back. Good, roll all the way over to the right. Press yourself up to seated. As you take a comfortable seat for a moment, stacking ears over shoulders and shoulders over hips. Give a little squeeze between those shoulder blades as you lift through the crown. Taking your left fingers to the floor beside you and reaching your right arm up alongside the head. Take a deep breath in and stretch for the ceiling. As you exhale, lean to your left. Walk those left fingers a little bit out to the left. Allow the left elbow to bend so the shoulder can stay relaxed and down away from the ear. And then start to roll that right side of the chest back. Maybe you can look out to the right in front of that arm. Try to straighten that right arm as much as you can. Press through that left hand now. Inhale, come up, reach for the ceiling, turn the right palm out and circle the arm down. And let's lift the left arm up. Take a deep breath in, stretch a little taller, and then lean to your right, walking those right fingers out to the right. Bending that right elbow, relaxing the shoulder. Roll that left shoulder back, look out to the left in front of that arm. And breathe. Pressing through that right hand as you inhale, come all the way up, turn the left palm out and circle the arm down. As you exhale, let's inhale both arms up. Palms come together, exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Turn the palms out as you exhale, circle the arms down. Inhale, lift through the crown, and as you exhale, twist to your right. Right hand behind you, left hand reaches across for that right knee. Look over that right shoulder, spiraling that chest, turning the head to the right, moving your eyes as far to the right as they'll go. Inhale, sit even taller. Exhale, twist to your furthest place, and then inhale, look forward, and return to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, take it to the other direction. Left hand behind you, right hand reaches across, turning your chest and your head, and finally your eyes as far to the left as you possibly can. Try to keep that spine long. Shoulders relaxed and down. Last inhale, grow that spine tall. Exhale, twist to your furthest, and then inhale, look forward, and return the body to center. Come on to the hands and the knees. Gripping with the fingers, pushing the floor away. Tops of the feet are heavy, low belly is engaged. All four limbs equally bear your weight here, and just sway those hips side to side. Let your hips sway to the right, and as you inhale, take them back towards the heels and all the way over to the left. As you exhale, come forward through center and over to the right. Inhaling to the back. Exhaling to complete the circle. Try to keep your arms straight. Maybe going a little further each time you go around. Last time in this direction. We exhale and we end up on the right side, and then just shift your hips to center for a moment. Allowing your hips to shift to the left this time. Let's inhale, take it back and over to the right. Exhaling to complete the circle. Last inhale. Complete the exhale. You should end up right over to the left, and then just shift the hips up to center. Tuck your toes. Press up and back to your first downward facing dog. Let's start to walk those heels up and down a few times. Pressing each heel one last time, and then press both heels down at the same time. Try to draw the shoulders up and back, away from the ears, and send the crown of your head towards the space between your two palms. Good. As you inhale, rise high on the toes, soft knees, look forward, and as you exhale, take your feet to the space between your hands. And then inhale, come up halfway and lengthen. Exhale, fold, chest to thighs. Inhale again, halfway up. Hinging from the hips, folding down over those legs. Last time, inhale, flat back. And as you exhale, hinge and fold. And hang out here, Uttanasana, and breathe. Try to let your toes take just as much weight as your heels. Let your head just be heavy. Shaking the head no. And nodding the head yes. And then just let it relax. Letting gravity pull you down. Good. Reaching for the floor as you look down. Take a big step back with your left foot. Walk your right foot closer to your right hand. Take your gaze out in front of you. Press your left leg as straight as you can. Try to draw your right hip back. Try to shift the left hip forward. Keep breathing. Shoulders pulling back and down, away from the ears. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, look down, step your left foot forward, and step your right foot back. Walk the left foot a little closer to the left hand. Wiggle that right foot back as far as you can take it. Up on those fingerprints, looking forward. Left hip back, right hip forward. Try to keep that right leg as straight as possible. Take another full inhale. As you exhale, look down, push off the right foot comes up, folding over those legs. Good. As you inhale, just come up to a flat back. Look forward in front of you. Hands can be on the shins, fingertips can be on the floor. So we're going to take the left hand, reach across for the outside of the right leg, either up at the calf, down at the ankle. Your hand can be even on the outer edge of that foot on the floor. Now, without shifting your hips out to the left, taking your right arm out like a wing, look at your thumb. On the inhale, start to lift that arm. Try not to swing the hips. Try to just turn that chest open to the right, so we're lifting that chest gently up and away from the floor as we turn. Take another inhale, reach even higher. As you exhale, look down, lower that right arm down. Take the right hand across to the outside of the left leg or foot. Left arm comes out like a wing. Look at that thumb, and without swinging the hips, start to lift that left arm up. Spiraling that chest open to the left. Try to keep just as much weight coming forward into your toes. Take another deep breath in, reach and extend. As you exhale, look down, lower the hand down. Walk the feet together, plant both palms. Step back to the top of a push-up. And if you need a modification, you would simply settle the knees down. Tail tucked, belly lifted. Try to keep gripping with those hands, fingers spread. Now look forward as you inhale and lower with control as you exhale. Curl to your cobra, Bhujangasana, and breathe. Toes stretching back, heart pulling forward. Let's slide the hands forward and bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Forearms are parallel to each other. Pull the chest forward, lift through the crown of the head. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. And if the shoulders are really coming up, slide those hands a little further forward. Close your eyes here in your Sphinx. Try to continuously work at elongating your spine. Beautiful. Take one more inhale, and as you exhale, look down, widen the elbows so you can lower the chest and forehead. Plant your hands now beside the chest, and inhale, press up to the knees, and take it all the way back into child's pose. Sink the hips towards the heels. Let your chest come down, let your head come down. If it doesn't make it to the floor, support your head with your hands. And just breathe here. So let your head rest on your stacked palms or stacked fists and let everything relax. Good, reaching those hands forward. Pulling yourself up slowly to your hands and your knees. Good. Retuck the toes, take it up and back to downward facing dog. Hips high, press the chest back. Gently press the heels down. On an inhale, let your right leg lift up slowly behind you. Flex that foot and spread the toes. Relax your head. Just let it go. Try not to lift that right hip higher than the left one. Good. Inhale that right leg just a bit higher, and then take a big step forward with the right foot. Walk it out to the right, wiggle that left foot back a little further. Setting your left knee down, untucking the toes. If you need to pad that left knee with a blanket or your mat rolled up at the edge, do so. Right hand to the right knee. Let's inhale, sweep the left arm up. Look up and then start to melt your hips downwards. Shoulders stay relaxed and down, away from the ears. On your next inhale, let your right arm come up. Palms facing one another as the shoulders relax down. Take another inhale, really reach up. As you exhale, look forward, reach forward. Look at your right thumb. Inhale, start to circle the right arm back, follow the thumb with the eyes. Turning your chest to the right. Keep melting those hips down towards the ground. Good. Take another inhale, reach even further. Exhale, let that right arm come forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Planting both palms as you tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee, right foot joins the left foot, press back to downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up slowly. Level those hips out, spread your toes. Turning that left big toe just slightly into the right, inwardly spiraling that upper left thigh. Inhale that left leg just a bit higher. Exhale, take your left foot all the way up to the top of your mat, closer to your left hand than center. Wiggle that right foot back as far as you can take it. And then lowering down to the right knee, untucking the right toes. Left hand to the left knee. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the right arm forward and all the way up as you look up. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Try to really start to move that belly back away from that left thigh. And on your next inhale, see if that left arm can come up to join the right. Relaxing both those shoulders down. Good. Take another inhale, reach up, stretch it back. As you exhale, look forward and reach your arms straight out in front of you. Look at your left thumb now. And inhale, start to sweep the left arm back. Follow the thumb with the eyes. Turning your chest open to the left as much as you can. So try to look at that left thumb as you breathe. Take another inhale, reach a little further. Exhale, left hand comes forward. Inhale, both arms lift up. Exhale and lower the hands down. Planting both palms as you tuck the right toes, pick up the right knee. Left foot joins the right. Press back to your downward dog. So look at the space between your thumbs. Make sure both feet could fit there. And then relax the head down. Good. As you inhale, rise to the toes, soft knees, look forward, and as you exhale, bring your feet forward to the space between your hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold over those legs, bring your feet together, big toes touch, start to bend your knees, sit the hips down, squeeze those thighs together. On your next inhale, sweep the arms forward and up into Utkatasana. Draw the tailbone down, look up, pull those shoulders down. Start to angle your pinky fingers in ever so slightly. See if you can sit those hips just a little lower. Good, and your next inhale, reach up as you straighten the legs and look up. Turn your palms out, just circle the arms down to your sides, hands to the hips. Take a big step back with your right foot and turn to face the long edge of your mat. Take your feet to a one leg's length stance. Keep all 10 of your toes pointing in the same direction. So when you've got about one leg's length between your two heels, you're going to slide your heels out the tiniest bit more, and on an inhale, take your arms to a T. As you exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Interlacing the fingers together, palms face one another. Try to extend your knuckles now for the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Drawing the low belly in as you inhale, lift through the crown of the head, and now soft knees start to fold. Lead with the heart, coming all the way down. When you can go no further, relax your head. Try to let your toes take just as much weight as your heels, and now start to extend the knuckles up and away as you pull the arms away from the back. Keep those shoulders down, away from the ears. Trying to let your toes take just as much weight as those heels. Beautiful. Take another inhale, stretch the arms a little further, and as you exhale, relax the arms down to the ground. Inhale, come up to a flat back. Hands under the shoulders now, start to widen your feet. Walking your feet apart, continue to walk them wide. How wide can you take those feet? So once you can't go any wider with the feet, notice where you're at in terms of where the shoulders are compared to the floor. Some of you may be low enough to drop to forearms. Some of you may need to stay on the palms. But try to keep your hips still in line with your ankles. So be careful about dropping to the palms if you have to really lean forward to do so. Or to the forearms, pardon me. Relax your head now, let it hang. Breathing into the inner thighs, groin muscles, hips, glutes, low back. You may find after a few deep breaths, the ability is there to take those feet just a tiny bit wider, perhaps. Find your edge. But keep that engagement in the feet, keep that engagement in those quads. Don't just let those feet slide away from one another. Good, on your next inhale, if you're down on the forearms, come up to the palms, come up to a flat back, look forward, heel toe the feet a little closer together now. Start to walk your hands around to the left. Turn your left toes out, come onto the ball of the right foot, plant both palms, and step back to down dog. So come around to the left, Jayashri. Jayashri, come around to the left. Good. Press those heels down, push the chest back, relax your head, let it hang. Good, on an inhale, lift that right leg up slowly, and as you exhale, take your right foot to the inside edge of that right hand. Stay on the ball of the back foot and make sure your feet right now are at a hip distance stance. Let's take your hands up to the knee now, to the thigh, and all the way up to the hips as you bring your shoulders back. Keep that right knee bent deep over the right ankle. Relaxing the arms down at your sides, give a little squeeze between the shoulder blades, turning the palms out as you inhale, circle the arms up. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. And start to lift the chin. How high can you look up? How low can you get those hips to go? Take another inhale, really extend and reach. Look forward, reach your arms straight out in front of you. Look at your right thumb. Inhale, start to circle the right arm back. Follow the thumb with the eyes. Find your edge here. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, let that right arm come forward. Let's lower the hands down to the ground. Take a step forward with the left foot. Come into a ragdoll forward fold, relaxing that right quad. Let those legs relax. Let the arms just hang. Good, inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the feet together. Bend the knees, sit the hips low. Inhale, reach up, Utkatasana. Good, let's inhale, straighten the legs, reach up, take a little back bend and swan dive, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway up to lengthen. Exhale, step back to the top of a push-up. Modifying if needed, breathe. Now look forward on the inhale, lower with control on the exhale. Cobra, Bhujangasana. Stretch the toes back, drag that heart forward. Take another inhale, come up just a bit higher, and then lower your forehead, tuck your toes. Inhale to plank. Exhale, press back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, left foot to the inside edge of the left hand. Make sure your feet are nice and wide. It'll help with your crescent, especially with your balance. Beautiful. Hands to the left knee. Slowly coming up, hands to the waist, hips. Draw the shoulders back. Now relax the arms down. Rotate the palms open. Inhale, circle the arms up. Start to look up. Relax those shoulders down away from the ears. Try to bend really deeply into the left knee, pressing into the left big toe and inner left heel. Take another inhale, reach and extend. Look forward and reach the arms forward. Look at your left thumb. Inhale, start to take that left arm back. You can always lower that right knee to the floor as well here, making modifications as you need for your body. Beautiful. Inhale, let your left hand come forward and lower your hands down. Take a big step forward with your right foot and fold over those legs. Bend the knees, let the arms hang, let your head dangle. Let everything go. Relax the head completely. Good. As you inhale, come up to a flat back. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch. Bend your knees, sit back into that imaginary chair one last time. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Sit your hips a little deeper if you can. Point that tailbone just slightly down. Good. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up and back. And exhale, fold, come all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway and lengthen. Plant your hands, step back with the feet. Take another deep breath in, look forward and lower all the way down to the belly and the forehead, untucking the toes. Take your arms, sweep them back to your sides. Turn your palms to face the floor. Slide those hands out, maybe about 6 inches to either side, so they're just slightly angled away from the body. Squeeze your legs together, forehead is on the ground to start. Kneecaps lift. On the inhale, send the chin forward, lift through the back of the head. Push into those palms, press into the feet, and then see if you can lift those legs up, squeezing them together still. For your next inhale, see if you can float those palms just off the earth. Stretch the fingers back, stretch those toes back. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, lower down, make a pillow with the hands, lie on your left cheek or ear, and let your big toes come together and your heels fall apart. And just wiggle those hips a few times, side to side, and relax to stillness, relax that low back. Good. Let your ankles come together and your forehead come back to the ground. Reach your arms back alongside you, bending your knees. See if you can grab a hold of the tops of the feet or the front of the ankles with the hands. Sliding those thighs back together. So if you can't reach for the tops of the feet, know that you can always take those legs back, take the arms back. You can either have them away from the body, palms down, or you can even clasp the hands behind the back. We're just moving into another back bend. So if you're holding the tops of the feet or ankles, pressing those feet or ankles into the hands, inhale, lift through the back of the head. If you're holding the feet, pick your thighs up off the ground. If your hands are clasped behind the back, lift the arms just off the buttocks. If your arms are like jet airplane wings, you can lift the legs and the hands. Find your edge here. Take one last inhale, come all the way up to your highest and then lower down. Stack the palms, turn your head to the left. Lying on the right cheek or ear, big toes together, heels fall apart. Move those hips side to side and then relax them. Good, ankles together, forehead down, hands beside the chest. Press slowly up to the hands and knees. Take it all the way back into child's pose for a moment. Good, hands to either side of the head, press into those palms, slowly coming up. Let's open towards the windows and take the legs open wide apart. So opening towards the windows, come into a wide-legged seated position. Press out through the heels, point your toes straight up to the ceiling. Draw the shoulders back over those hips. Hands are on the ground, just in between the thighs. Spread your toes, and as you inhale, lift through the crown of the head. As you exhale, start to crawl your fingers forward, leaning forward. Try not to lead with your hands, lead with your heart. So when your chest can't go any further forward, reflex the feet and relax your chin toward your chest. Try to let that head just hang. But keep lifting the heart away from the navel and the navel up and away from the pubic bone, pulling that chest gently through those upper arms. Shoulders stay relaxed and down away from the ears. Good, inhale, lift the chin, push into the palms. Inhale, come all the way up now, hands walking back. Good, bringing your legs towards one another as you turn to face the top of your yoga mat. Pull all 10 toes towards you, press out through the heels. As you inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, reach across the room as you lean your heart towards your toes. Inhale, come all the way up, reach for the ceiling. Pull the low belly in as you lean forward, reach across the room. One more time, inhale, come up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, folding forward, relax the arms down, take a gentle grip, whatever you can reach. Drawing that belly in as you drag that heart forward. Relax the head down now, close your eyes, and just breathe here. The elbows are bent, the shoulders are relaxed, away from the ears. Breathing as deeply and as slowly as you can. Paschimottanasana, our seated forward bend. Good. As you inhale, look out in front of you, and as you exhale, reach across the room. Inhale, come all the way up and circle the arms down. Any lift you may have placed underneath the seat can be removed. Bring your heels to the top of your yoga mat and lie slowly down onto your back. And as you lie on your back, draw your knees to your chest, hug them in gently, and just rock side to side a few times. Rolling back to center, set your feet on the ground. Heels close to the buttocks, feet hip distance width apart. Reach down with those hands, reaching for those heels. Arms hugging tight to your sides, palms pressing flat to your mat. Press your low back now flat to your mat as well. Keeping the head straight on an inhale, lift your hips up off the ground. Push your hips up towards the ceiling above you. Push your chest towards your chin, Setu Bandhasana, or bridge pose. Some of you may be able to work the hands towards one another underneath you. Some of you may even have the ability to clasp the hands. But watch the tendency for the arm to pull away from the floor as you do this. See if you can press the length of those arms down to the ground. Really lift those hips high now. Pressing into the feet, the arms and shoulders, even pressing down through the back of the head. Take another inhale, come on to the toes, send the arms to a T, and then roll upper back down, mid back, low back. Let the heels come down, walk your feet together. Let the soles of your feet connect, let your knees melt out to the sides. Arms to a T, palms up to the sky. You can also bend at the elbows, pointing your fingers straight back behind you, making cactus arms or field goal posts with those arms. Tucking the chin, back of the neck stays long as you breathe. Take another full inhale, and as you exhale, circle the arms slowly down to your sides. Reaching for the outer thighs as you inhale, bring those knees together. Good. Picking up your right leg, cross your right ankle over your left knee. Pressing your right knee now forward as you flex your right foot. So ankle over knee, not knee over knee. So ankle over knee. Good. On an inhale, draw your left knee towards you. Reach your right arm through your thighs to grab either the back of the left leg or the front of the left leg, whatever you can reach comfortably without really lifting the shoulders up or the low back up. Keep that left leg bent. Keep both feet flexed. So keeping that left leg bent, keeping your low back on the ground, pulling your left knee in towards your chest as much as possible. Keep pushing your right knee away at the same time. So if you're already holding your shin below the knee, and this feels really easy because your shin is really close to your chest, transfer your hands to the outer edge of your right foot instead and interlace the fingers there if you want to take it further. If you're holding on to the outer edge of your foot, you can shift the foot into center as you take your left foot down to the ground. You can straighten the left leg or keep it bent, pulling your right foot now up the body, keeping it in line with the center of you. Those of you that are taking it to that next edge. Imagining how flexible you would need to be to take that right foot up so high and in so close that it could hook behind your head or your neck. So you'd be doing the right leg, Jayashri. So from here, if you were in so close that you want to take it further, you're holding the foot, shifting it to center and pulling it up. Yep. Try to keep your foot in line with the middle of you, so your spine. Good. One last deep breath in. If you're holding the foot, start to relax the leg. If you're holding the back of the left leg, start to release that left foot back down to the ground. Uncrossing the legs if they're crossed. Both feet on the earth. Pick up the left leg, cross left ankle over right knee. Push your left knee forward as you flex your left foot. And now draw your right knee into your chest. Left arm between the legs. Grabbing the back of the right leg or the front of the right leg. Making sure that your left ankle bone is just off to the right of your thigh. Keep a bend in your right knee. It'll allow you to bring your right leg in closer because we're trying to stretch the left hip and buttock. Keep flexing both your feet. Breathing into that left side. And again, those of you that are holding your shin just below the knee and that left leg's really close to the chest, then that option is there to grab the outside of the left foot with both hands, releasing the right foot to the floor as you bring your left foot to center, and then just start to pull it up the body. Maybe up over the chest, maybe the neck, maybe the face. Try to keep your left foot in line with your midline, the center of you, your spine. Those of you that are holding the foot. Those of you that still have the leg crossed over the right, keep pressing your left knee away. If you're holding the foot, pull it up a little higher, draw it in a little closer, take another deep breath in as you exhale. Start to relax. Releasing a hold of the foot, releasing a hold of the right leg if you're holding it. Set your right foot down on the ground and then place your left foot down on the ground. Bring your arms to a T. Let your knees come into your chest. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, start to lower your legs over to the right and turn your head to the left, and before your left shoulder lifts, set your feet down on the ground. And then turn your palms to face the ceiling. Close your eyes. Try not to let your chest turn to the right, just your hips, the lower half of the body. So relax your feet. Let everything rest heavy on the earth as you breathe. Close your eyes and see if you can keep them closed until the very end of this practice. Softening through the low back. Softening through the face and the jaw. Good. Take another really long, slow, deep breath in. Filling, filling, filling. Exhale, squeeze every bit out, and then press both palms to the floor as you inhale back to center. Pause at the top as you exhale. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, legs now move left, head moves to the right. Before your right shoulder lifts, just set your feet gently down. And turn the palms off, relax. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. So try not to have your hands higher than your shoulders. Try to have them slightly lower. This helps to create space along the sides of the neck. And just breathe here into this twist. Maybe noticing with your body today, or if it's a usual thing, whether you find one side of your twist easier than the other. Do you hold more tension on one side than the other? Try to breathe into those tense, tight places, using your exhales to relax and soften and melt. Good. Take another really long, deep breath in, filling up right to the top. As you exhale, try to squeeze every last bit of air out, palms pressed down, and inhale to center. Reach for your knees with your hands. Squeeze them in gently and just rock side to side. Massaging your back one last time. Now roll to center and start to draw your forehead up towards the knees and see if you can wrap the arms even more tightly around those legs. Start to squeeze yourself into a tight little ball. Take another inhale, holding the breath, squeezing the face and scalp, neck, arms, shoulders, belly, back, legs, buttocks, feet. Squeeze and release. If there's any extra clothing that you need, now would be the time to grab it. If you have a blanket you'd like to place over you, a bolster for under your knees, an eye pillow for over your eyes. What do you need for comfort? Making all those little adjustments for yourself. Making sure that your arms and your legs are equidistant from the torso. So making sure that your ankles are wider than your hips and your wrists are wider than your shoulders. Shoulder blades are tucked. Chin is tucked. The neck is long. Let your body go. Let the effort go. Allow yourself to sink and relax and take rest fully and completely. or to draw a deeper breath back in. And as you breathe deeply in and out through your nose, just start to move your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles, turning your head slowly side to side. And as your head rolls back to center and the legs slide together, circle and stretch the arms over the head. Deep breath in to lengthen the body. And then relax and sweep the arms back down to your sides, drawing your knees into your chest. And just rock side to side a few times. And when you're ready, just roll over onto your right side, pausing here in this fetal position. Eyes are still closed. Notice how you feel, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Thanking yourself for this gift of yoga here at the start of your day and the beginning of your week. Sending a silent thank you out to those who joined you within the space today for sharing their energy with you. And then pressing into the left palm and the right elbow, start to make your way up. Eyes remain closed as you take a comfortable seat. Bring the palms firmly together, drawing the hands towards the heart center. And repeat after me. May I be happy.
May I be happy.
May I be peaceful.
May I be peaceful.
May I be well and at ease.
May I be well and at ease.
And may I be filled with loving kindness. Hinging from the hips, slowly lowering your forehead towards the floor in front of you. Your hands can come down to support you. Take a moment, seal in your efforts, and let them go. The divine light within me graciously bows to the same divine light within you. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday.